Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book, Be Your Future Self Now, a creation by Benjamin Hardy. Be Your Future Self Now, 2022, is a guide that helps you define your future self and effectively reach that point. It takes you through 7 obstacles that may hinder your future self, 7 key insights about your future self, and 7 actionable steps you can take to embody your future self in the present. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that an American organizational psychologist named Dr. Benjamin Hardy, who co-authored books like The Gap and The Gain and Who Not How, gained popularity with his blog that amassed over 100 million readers worldwide. After earning his PhD in entrepreneurial courage in 2019, Dr. Hardy's work has been recognized and published in reputable sources like the New York Times and Harvard Business Review. With 6 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book. On StoryPlanet.net. To start, the text encourages readers to think about the benefits they will gain by taking action and becoming their future self. The text discusses how psychology used to believe that people's actions were determined by their past, but a new perspective emerged in the 1990s that suggested people are driven by their future. This understanding can change one's life trajectory and help them become their future self. In the book, Be Your Future Self Now, Dr. Benjamin Hardy outlines the threats, truths, and steps to achieving this transformation. The text emphasizes that with this knowledge, one can say goodbye to failed resolutions and hello to their future self. Key idea number 1. The first section of the text emphasizes the importance of storytelling in conveying information and connecting with an audience. It suggests that narratives have the power to shape our understanding of the world and highlights the need to incorporate storytelling techniques into various forms of communication. The key point is that narratives play a central role in how we perceive and engage with information. Hardy's family got into a car accident when he was 16, causing his mum to be severely injured and in constant pain for years. Despite the tragedy, his mum chose to see it as a turning point in her life and focused on raising her children and expressing gratitude. The lesson is that how we interpret and assign meaning to our experiences can greatly impact our future selves. It is important to choose a narrative that empowers us rather than make us bitter. Key idea number 2. Section 2 of the text discusses the act of entering the arena. It explores the concept of taking risks and stepping out of one's comfort zone. The key point is that entering the arena requires courage and vulnerability. It suggests that growth and success can only be achieved by embracing challenges and facing fear head-on. Fear of failure is a significant threat to your future self. Playing it safe and avoiding risks may seem easier in the short term, but it ultimately leads to regret. Courage is defined as committing to a noble goal involving risk, and becoming your future self requires immense courage. It's important to take massive action towards your goals and not let fear hold you back. Entering the arena and taking risks may come with challenges, but it's where you have the opportunity to achieve great rewards. Key idea number 3. This section explores the idea that your future self may be someone completely different from who you are now. It discusses the concept of change and growth, emphasizing that even though you may not recognize or relate to your future self, it is still a part of your personal journey. Embracing this idea can open up new possibilities and help you adapt to the ever-evolving nature of life. Dr. Daniel Gilbert, a Harvard psychologist, poses questions about personal change over time. Many people acknowledge past identity shifts but underestimate future changes. This perception is known as the end of history illusion. However, it is important to recognize that our current self is just the beginning and our future self will continue to evolve. Accepting and embracing change allows for personal growth and the manifestation of our full potential. By acknowledging the inevitability of change and envisioning our future self, we can accelerate our personal development and journey towards our desired goals. Key idea number 4. Section 4 explores the concept of the hand of God. It delves into the idea that God's hand is at work in the world, guiding and directing events. The section discusses various biblical examples of God's hand, such as the plagues in Egypt and the parting of the Red Sea. It also looks at how individuals can recognize and experience the hand of God in their own lives. The overall message of this section is that God is actively involved in the world, orchestrating events for His purposes. Your perception of God will greatly influence your future self. It is important to choose a perspective that empowers rather than limits your potential. If you see God as a potter and humans as pottery, there is little hope for individual growth. However, if you see God as a parent and humans as children, there is the potential for understanding and growth. This perspective allows for a shift from a state of lack and limitation to one of abundance and trust. The belief system you choose will have a profound impact on your future self. Key idea number 5. This section focuses on the process of systemizing success. It discusses the importance of having systems and processes in place to consistently achieve success. It emphasizes the need for clear goals, effective communication, and continuous improvement in order to create successful systems. The section provides practical tips and strategies for systemizing success, such as creating standard operating procedures, automating tasks, and implementing feedback loops. It highlights the benefits of systemizing success, including increased productivity, efficiency, and scalability. Overall, this section aims to guide readers in establishing effective systems and processes to achieve and sustain success. Dr. Hardy started working with a financial advisor and set up automatic weekly payments to his investment account. After 3 months, he saw significant profits and has continued his weekly investing. Systemizing and scheduling are tools for achieving fast and effortless growth. Hardy increased his investments as his financial goals grew. Setting up automatic payments made future self-behavior routine. Scheduling important actions and blocking off time for them is crucial. Hardy prioritizes his financial goals by dedicating specific days for income-generating activities. Follow Hardy's lead and use systems and schedules to move closer to your future self. Key idea number 6. This section discusses the importance of taking action and completing tasks rather than striving for perfection. The author asserts that perfectionism can hinder progress and suggests that it is better to finish projects and learn from them rather than constantly seeking flawlessness. The concept of done is better than perfect encourages taking risks, accepting imperfections, and moving forward. Leonardo da Vinci once said that art is never finished, only abandoned. The same applies to our goals and projects towards our future selves. We must learn to complete them, even if imperfect, as it is through imperfect completion that our future selves can improve. Waiting for perfection is a never-ending cycle. Additionally, if an action or behavior does not align with our future self, we should quit it and stay committed to our vision. By allowing ourselves to complete imperfectly, we have the potential to become great, like Da Vinci. In conclusion, connecting with your future self can have a significant impact on your life. It is important to be aware of potential threats like past narratives and fear of failure. Arm yourself with the truths about your future self, including understanding the different versions of you and the role of belief in God. Follow steps such as systemizing success and prioritizing completion over perfection to become your future self. Don't play small. Commit to manifesting your fullest potential and be your future self now. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on StoryPlanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on StoryPlanet.net.